Well, here you go. More proof that cyber attacks are an ever-growing threat. This is out of the New York Times. It's entitled, "Executives in Davos Express Worries Over More Disruptive Cyber Attacks." From Davos, Switzerland, executives from Target and Home Depot were not present at the Home Economic Forum, blah, blah, blah. It's talked about how hackers stole credit card information from 40 million Target customers in 2013. Then last year, Home Depot and JP Morgan Chase and Sony were hit. Talked about all of this, and it talked about all these elitists discussing how this was going to, potentially be a problem. This guy says, Vishal Sikka, who is the chief executive of the Indian outsourcing giant Infosys, says, "We haven't seen the worst. I think we'll see 5 times as many bad incidents as we did last year." Okay, move on down. Here's this Robert Smith, who's the chief executive of Vista Equity Partners in Austin, Texas, which is a private equity firm that invests in enterprise technology companies. He says, "You can never win. It's a constant battle to stay even or stay ahead." Okay, so there's that. Details of his remarks. Never mind that. Let me just go on down a little bit more. Just kind of getting through the meat of the article there. They go on and on and on about it. But the message is clear. But the message to companies was clear. The hacks will continue to occur. You will get a data breach, period, Mr. Smith said. If you think you haven't been attacked, you're lying to yourself. Okay, well, here they are. Bottom line is, a bunch of elites get together in Switzerland and discuss this or that or the other and whatever they're doing there. I sometimes think they're also there for some sort of ritualistic ceremony with this CERN Hadron Super Collider, which is located there in Switzerland as well. And they fired that up in 2013, I believe, about 2 years ago, in search of the God particle, which has another name. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but anyway, they're looking for some sort of God particle. Evidently found this subatomic particle in the summer of 2013, and then they shut the super collider down because it had to be repaired. I guess they just run that sucker at maximum overdrive and found what they were looking for, which is some sort of subatomic particle. I've also heard rumors that what they found, was making the military pee in their pants. A bunch of scary stuff. So, just throwing that out there. Not everything that the elites do brings us prosperity and great technology and wonderful lives. No, if they open the wrong stinking portals, then, think the show The Mist or something like that. Okay? So, back to my original line of thought, which this is the cyber attacks and what's going on there. Evidently they think they're coming, and coming even more so. And if you go, let's just go over here to this website known as, real quickly here, hold with me. Here it is. It is supposedly a website that you can go to that monitors cyber attacks as they happen in real time. I left this up for several minutes earlier. I forgot to do that before I made this video, or it could have been running for a little bit. This website, the longer this website runs, the more cyber attacks you can see being tallied up, and where the targets are, and blah 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 blah. It's like watching a game of, something out of War Games, And think about that show. War Games was kind of a depiction of what would happen if the world engaged in a thermonuclear war. It was just a game, and it didn't happen. You'd have to go see the show, but anyway. This is sort of like that. Only using cyber attacks. Think of it that way. We could destroy the world easily through cyber attacks. Our world is so interwoven through, computers and high-tech stuff that it wouldn't take, I don't think it would take much to really throw the world into a tizzy fit if cyber attacks were to occur on just a mega level. Now, I think they're occurring more and more frequently, and I've thought that for a long time. And then we saw those attacks, last year with all those people, J.P. Morgan Chase and not Home Depot, but the other ones. So here we have it. More evidence of cyber attacks happening. When are the massive ones coming? I don't know. They've been hitting on St. Louis a lot, been hitting on Seattle a lot. Could you see grids go down in those places? Maybe, potentially. I don't know. You'd have, grids go down and chaos ensue. I mean, did anybody pay attention what went on? And, after Hurricane Katrina, did anybody notice the chaos and the anarchy and the martial law that went on down there? Well, wouldn't be much different. They shut out the lights and turn off the water in one of the major cities, and you'll get just that. You'll get anarchy, and then you'll get the response of boots on the streets, and that would be what would be coming. Hey man, do your own research. That's pretty much what it would come down to. And if we get if we get jackhammered and start getting jackhammered in the next year with cyber attacks, man, you might know it's time to head for the hills, and you better figuring out what you're going to do. Look at that massive cyber attack right there. If that's one that is truly one that's happening in real time, and the screen isn't just putting us on, then that is one hell of a cyber attack just launched from somewhere over in the east and attacking what looks like the St. Louis area. And incredible, just getting hammered on. And this is going to continue, and we're going to see increased cyber attacks, and we're going to see increased volatility, and it's going to affect everything. I really believe that. I mean, it's going to probably scare people, but it's just where we're at. So a little heads up, and I'll catch you later.